Your heating bill just jumped 20% overnight, and here is why. Right now, at this very moment, the coldest air mass in 5 years is racing across the North Sea toward Britain. Within the next 6 hours, temperatures will plummet by 8 degrees across Scotland. But here is what nobody is telling you. The worst is not the cold, it is the ice. Before we go further, drop a comment telling me where you live right now. I will give you exact timings for when this hits your area. Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, wherever you are, comment below and I will tell you precisely when to expect the worst conditions. In exactly 30 seconds, I am going to reveal which major motorway will become completely impassable by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. The M62. Remember that. The M62 will see blizzard conditions with zero visibility between 6:30 and 9:30 tomorrow morning. That is your reward for staying with me. Now let me explain why this matters to you. Tonight, between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., a weather front loaded with moisture will collide with Arctic air over the Pennines. When warm meets cold like this, you get snow. Not the pretty Christmas card kind, the dangerous, drifting, travel-disrupting kind. Over 200 meters elevation, we are looking at 5 to 8 centimeters tonight alone. Above 400 meters, 10 to 15 centimeters. And on the highest peaks, 30 centimeters by Thursday afternoon. London and the southeast. You will see sleet mixing with rain between 10 p.m. tonight and 3 a.m. tomorrow. Temperatures hovering at 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. No settling snow expected in central London, but outer boroughs, Bromley, Croydon, Barnet, you could see wet snow on car windscreens by midnight. Morning commute Wednesday, expect surface water on the A406, the M25 southern sections, Birmingham and the West Midlands. Between 8 p.m. tonight and midnight, you will see falling snow. City centre Birmingham, probably not settling. Ground temperatures still 3 degrees. But Sutton Coldfield, Solihull, anywhere with elevation above 150 metres, expect 1 to 2 centimetres of lying snow by 11 p.m. tonight. The M6 northbound from Junction 7 to Junction 12, extreme caution from 10 p.m. tonight through 6 a.m. Wednesday. The M42 will see the worst because of elevation changes. Between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m., snowfall rates of 1 centimetre per hour possible, Manchester and Greater Manchester. Between midnight and 9 a.m. tomorrow, persistent snow and sleet. The Pennine foothills, Rochdale, Oldham, Bury, 5 to 8 centimetres likely. Central Manchester, 2 to 4 centimetres possible. The M62, this is the big one. From Junction 20 through Junction 24 over the tops, this becomes impassable in blizzards. Strong southeasterly winds, 40 to 50 kilometres per hour, creating drifting snow. Visibility dropping to zero in whiteout conditions. Timing 6 a.m. through 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. Do not attempt this route during those hours. Yorkshire, Leeds, Bradford, Sheffield, York. The snow arrives starting 1 a.m. Wednesday, continuing through noon. Sheffield faces elevation problems. Anything above 200 metres, Ecclesall, Crooks, Fulwood, you are looking at 8 to 12 centimetres by midday Wednesday. The Snake Pass closes by 2 a.m. Wednesday. Leeds City Centre, 2 to 5 centimetres through morning rush. The M1 northbound from Junction 30 through Junction 45, heavy sleet and snow from 3 a.m. through 11 a.m. Liverpool and Merseyside. You escape the worst snow but face different problems. Persistent heavy rain through tonight and Wednesday. Rainfall totals 60 to 90 millimetres in 24 hours. That is a month's worth in 1 day. Temperature-wise, you stay milder, 5 to 7 degrees, which means no snow, just relentless cold rain. Newcastle and the northeast. The snow starts around 11 p.m. tonight and does not stop until Thursday afternoon. That is nearly 40 hours of continuous wintry weather. Accumulations in Newcastle itself, 5 to 10 centimetres by Wednesday evening. Go west toward Hexham, you are looking at 15 to 25 centimetres by Thursday morning. The A69 becomes impassable between 2 a.m. Wednesday and noon Thursday, Scotland. Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Inverness, this is your weather for the next 3 days. Edinburgh. The snow is already falling in the Pentlands. By 9 p.m. tonight, it reaches the city. Persistent through Wednesday, easing Thursday morning, then another round Thursday afternoon. Totals for Edinburgh city centre, 8 to 15 centimetres by Thursday evening. The M8 will remain open but treacherous. Journey times tripled during peaks. Glasgow faces similar conditions but slightly wetter. Between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. Wednesday, even central Glasgow sees heavy snow. 3 to 8 centimetres likely. The M74 southbound, heavily affected Junction 2 through Junction 5, Aberdeen. You are in the Arctic zone. That southeasterly wind is pulling air straight off the North Sea at 1 degree. Starting 10 p.m. tonight, not stopping until Friday afternoon. That is nearly 60 hours of wintry weather. Accumulations in Aberdeen City, 12 to 20 centimetres by Thursday evening. But here is your biggest danger. That southeasterly wind sustained at 50 to 60 kilometres per hour, gusting to 80. This creates massive snowdrifts. The A93 toward Braemar, expect drifts of 1 to 2 metres in exposed locations. Inverness and the Highlands. Snow arrives around 2 a.m. Wednesday, persists through Saturday. The Cairngorms could see 60 to 100 centimetres by weekend. Inverness City itself, 8 to 15 centimetres through Wednesday and Thursday. The A9 becomes extremely hazardous Wednesday morning. The Dromocta Pass could see drifts blocking the road completely by Wednesday evening. Now, here is something shocking that just came through. The Met Office has extended snow warnings. This was not in the original forecast 24 hours ago. The models are adjusting. They are seeing more moisture, colder temperatures, longer duration. Now, let me talk about what happens Thursday, because this is where it gets more complicated. Just when you think the worst is over Wednesday night, another system develops. Thursday morning, a new area of low pressure positions itself southwest of Ireland. This sends another plume of moisture northeast. Result? More snow. But Thursday's snow will be heavier and wetter. We are talking 0 to +1 degree snow that sticks to everything. Power lines, tree branches, overhead cables, Cardiff and South Wales. You have been mostly rain up to this point. That changes Thursday afternoon. Between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Thursday, you transition to sleet then snow. Cardiff City could see 3 to 6 centimetres Thursday evening. The valleys, Rhondda, Merthyr, 8 to 15 centimetres. The M4 westbound from junction 25 through junction 35. Watch for sudden snow squalls Thursday afternoon. Bristol and the southwest. Thursday afternoon, the change begins. By 6 p.m. Thursday, Bristol sees heavy sleet and wet snow. Accumulations in the city, 2 to 5 centimetres. The M5 becomes problematic again Thursday evening. Southbound from junction 15 through junction 22. Expect snow and ice from 5 p.m. Thursday through midnight. Exeter and Devon. You stay mostly rain, but Dartmoor and Exmoor see significant snow Thursday night into Friday. 10 to 20 centimetres above 300 metres. East Anglia, Norwich, Ipswich, Cambridge, Peterborough. Friday afternoon into Friday night, expect a wintry mix. The temperature will be marginal 1 to 2 degrees. The A14, A11, the M11 all face disruption Friday evening. Right now, you are at minute 5 of this video. I promised you something, so here it is. The single most important thing you need to know, the Met Office is forecasting this pattern to continue through the middle of next week. This is not a 24-hour event. This is 7 to 10 days of cold, unsettled weather with multiple snow events. The reason is the jet stream position. It is displaced well south of its normal track. This keeps us on the cold side, keeps low pressure systems tracking across us, keeps feeding in moisture that hits cold air and becomes snow. Comment below your location and I will reply with specific timings. Chester, Aberdeen, Bristol, tell me where and I will tell you when. Let me hit you with some numbers that put this in perspective. The average February rainfall for Manchester is 69 millimetres for the entire month. Between tonight and Friday, Manchester will see 40 to 60 millimetres. That is nearly a month's rain in 4 days. Scotland will see even more. Parts of the Highlands, 100 to 150 millimetres rain equivalent through this period. That is 2 months of precipitation in 1 week. The wind chill makes it brutal. With southeasterly winds at 40 to 60 kilometres per hour, the feels like temperature across Scotland will be -3 to -5 degrees. Across northern England, -1 to +1. That is what makes waiting for a bus miserable. Here is what this means for you. If you are commuting by car, Wednesday morning is your biggest challenge. Leave 30 minutes early minimum. Twice that if you are crossing the Pennines or driving in Scotland. If you are commuting by train, expect delays and cancellations Wednesday morning across northern England and Scotland. If you are elderly or vulnerable to cold, please check your heating is working tonight. Temperatures will not recover above 5 degrees across the north for several days. For the next 72 hours, here is your checklist. Charge your mobile phone fully tonight. Keep a blanket, water, snacks in your car if you must drive Wednesday. Fill your car with fuel tonight or tomorrow morning. Check on neighbours, especially elderly ones. Stock your home with essentials, not panic buying, just sensible preparation. Clear drains and gutters before the rain intensifies. Heavy rain plus snowmelt equals flooding risk. Now let me circle back to specific locations people asked about. Oxford faces rain. Wednesday, possibly mixing with sleet Wednesday morning between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Southampton, mostly rain throughout, temperatures 5 to 8 degrees. Plymouth, rain, heavy at times, 60 to 80 millimetres Wednesday through Friday. Carlisle, you are in the snow zone. Wednesday morning through Thursday afternoon, continuous snow. City accumulations 8 to 12 centimetres. The M6 over Shap could close if conditions deteriorate. Stirling, heavy snow Wednesday and Thursday. 10 to 15 centimetres likely. Perth, similar conditions. Brighton, mostly rain, temperatures 6 to 9 degrees. Cambridge, Thursday night into Friday, you could see wet snow mixing with rain. Here is the thing with marginal events. When the temperature is 2 degrees, you get rain. When it is 0 degrees, you get snow. The forecast shows 1 degree. That means we are right on the edge. This uncertainty band runs right across the Midlands Wednesday morning. So if you live in Leicester, Derby, Nottingham, Coventry, Wednesday morning, watch the latest forecast updates Tuesday night. Here is something important I have not mentioned yet. Ice. After the snow comes ice. When daytime temperatures Wednesday and Thursday only reach 3 to 5 degrees, overnight snow does not melt. It compresses, becomes ice. Thursday night, after Wednesday snow, widespread ice across Scotland and northern England. Black ice on roads that look clear but are lethally slippery. Friday morning, treacherous conditions on untreated minor roads across the north. If you must drive, assume ice exists even if you cannot see it. Bridges freeze first. Reduce speed. Double your following distance. No harsh braking. If your car starts to slide, do not panic. Steer where you want to go. Ease off the accelerator. If you get stuck, do not keep spinning your wheels. Rock the car gently, forward and back. If you are genuinely stuck and cannot move, stay with your car. Run the engine 10 minutes every hour for heat, but crack a window. Keep the exhaust clear of snow. Let me give you the best case scenario and worst case scenario for this week. Best case, the snow Wednesday morning is lighter than forecast, 3 to 5 centimeters instead of 8 to 12. It melts quickly Wednesday afternoon. Thursday system tracks further south. Friday high pressure builds sooner. Worst case, Wednesday snow is heavier than forecast, 8 to 15 centimeters across northern England, 20 plus across Scotland. Roads close. Thursday system is slower and further north, bringing another round of heavy snow Thursday night. Cumulative snow totals across Scotland reach 40 to 60 centimeters. The most likely scenario is somewhere in between. Disruptive but manageable. Challenging but not catastrophic. Here is what I want you to take away. 1, Wednesday morning is the critical period, 6 a.m. to noon, worst conditions. 2, the cold persists through the weekend and into next week. 3, Scotland and northern England face the most significant impacts. 4, even if you do not see snow, you will feel the cold. 5, prepare sensibly tonight and tomorrow. 6, check on vulnerable people. 7, drive only if necessary Wednesday morning. One final thing. Next week, around the 9th or 10th of February, there is a possibility of an even more significant easterly outbreak. Some computer models show temperatures across the UK could drop 5 to 8 degrees below normal. We could see snow at low levels even in southern England, but that is 6 to 8 days away, and models change drastically at that range. I will have another update Thursday looking at the weekend and early next week. I will have a full breakdown Monday looking at that potential colder shot mid-month. For now, focus on Wednesday. Get through Wednesday morning. Then we reassess, stay safe, stay informed, and stay warm. This is not fun weather, but it is manageable weather if you prepare. Comment your location below for specific timings. See you